Hello loves, welcome. Put the matcha down, put the matcha down. Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Wynne G, and if you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? In today's video, we're gonna do a cute little curly V-part install. I have this gorgeous curly V-part from Unice. I believe it's 24 inches, but all the details will be down below in the description bar. She is 24 inches curly, and she has like the lace V-part, clips around the part, combs on the side and in the back, and a elastic band. I'm probably gonna go ahead and pop this elastic band out. Okay, so my hair is clean, but it is literally in some little pigtails and they are not the flattest. Okay, this is giving very much so struggle hairstyle. I'm literally obsessed with this cup. I'm trying to lose 15 pounds. So let's get right into the tutorial. Let's not waste any time. It should be relatively quick because my hair is already clean and we cutting corners today. I'm not doing any crazy braiding patterns, so you don't have to know how to braid. My hair is literally in two little pigtails, but feel free to pop it in a ponytail or twist, whatever you do to get your hair nice and prepared for a wig. The wig is curly, so it's very forgiving and we don't have to have it super flat. All we need is some bobby pins, our trusty rat tail comb. I have this cheap round brush blow dryer, but it comes with this like diffuser attachment. I'll link this down below as well. It's great for traveling and it's super small and convenient for my little desk. Love her. It's like a round brush attachment, a brush attachment for straightening your hair, this diffuser attachment. Love her. She comes with a couple little pieces. And then I have my curling wand that has interchangeable little tops. So you kind of twist this little middle section right here, and then you can pop these in and out. I have a few different ones, but this is the smallest like pencil wand. The curls on the wig are pretty tight, so I'm gonna use this to blend my natural hair. So yeah, girl. We got our two hot tools. I'm gonna end up using a little detangling brush, a rat tail comb, some bobby pins. And I'm gonna try to do this style with little to no product because I really wanna leave the curls nice and soft and fluffy how they look here. I'm not going for a super defined look. Y'all know I like my hair nice and big. So if you like that too, let's get into it. Feast your eyes. Okay, it's giving very much all my life I had to fight. It's giving la-di-da-da, okay? I'm well aware. I'm about to get it together. So, even though it's kind of giving, I'm not mad at my little Eves by you. I'm not mad at it, okay? I'm not gonna leave any edges out, so I don't need to make my part super deep. If I'm gonna leave my edges out, I kind of start from there with how deep my part is, but I would say we need about 3 inches of leave out. That's about it, just enough to kind of cover the tracks, nothing too spicy. I hope I do not have to unbraid my hair. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna just try undoing the ends. Hopefully the hair I need will come out of these braids, cause girl. Fine, 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 fine. All right, that works. That works, cause I still want to have a little faux edge situation out, but we're gonna deal with that when we get there, okay? So this is gonna be our leave out. I'm gonna just flat twist it and then kind of twist it up kind of tight out of the way. It's giving Bantu knot. And all these little flyaways up here are just my layers that don't fit into the braid, but they're gonna tuck under the wig with no problem. So I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm just braiding my hair as low as I can. I like to have it all in a braid if possible, nice and protected and out of the way. I don't really like leaving my ends all wild. I feel like that makes my hair split a lot, but it could be in my head. It's very possible. Our 2 little pig braids, 2 little pigtails, and to kind of finesse and make it look like our edges are also laid, I'm gonna go in with this Bold Hold Lace Jelly. I've been using this to lay my edges down a lot lately. Taking a little pea size amount. It's like a kind of soft gel, but the hold is crazy. And it doesn't leave my hair super flaky, and it's alcohol free, black owned. Can't beat it with a bat. So I'm just placing this on my edges and trying my best to avoid my leave out. And all I'm gonna do is swoop it back. I'm not worried about it being like super swirly. I'm not going for a heavy baby hair look. I just really want it to be nice and smooth so our install looks polished. And then I'm gonna go in with a bobby pin and just kind of bobby pin my edges into place. Now I could bobby pin these little ends in the back, but you really don't have to. Once you put the wig on and it's nice and snug on your head, I kind of just stuff them in there. Sounds crazy, but I promise you, you won't be able to tell, and I'll show you how I do it. So before we put the wig on, I like to open up all of the combs so it's really easy to just pop on. So I'm just placing the wig around my part and snapping the combs into place. I'm actually gonna start in the back since it's probably gonna fall a little bit shy of the very front. Oh, no, it's perfect. Hold on. We might have did something, y'all. You want this little thing to line up right with the back of your part, or else you're gonna get your leave out kind of caught up in these clips, and it is never fun. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna grab the side of the wig, grab that comb, and place it right there. Then I'm gonna grab the back of the wig, and I'm tucking my braid in and kind of pulling the wig over it. So we're gonna tuck that other braid in the back, adjust that comb in the back, and then to finish securing it, I'm just gonna stuff my hair under here and bring this comb around the other side. Sometimes all the pulling and tugging can kind of move your clips and combs around, so if you need to, readjust. All right, I scooted up a bit so you guys can kind of see what I'm about to do with the cut, because y'all know I'm giving this hair a little trim. I cannot just give mop. It's never been the vibe. So I'm using my finger and kind of creating a rough middle part down the back of the head so we have two even sections. And when we do the cut, we can kind of make them mirror each other since we're doing a middle. So I have my little shears. I got a little too close to my moneymaker, my little face, okay? But I'm going to kind of finger comb through the hair. Sometimes all the moving it around, you can get some curls stuck. You just want to make sure everything is in place before we start cutting so we don't cut it too short or too long. All right, so I'm smoothing it with my hands, and then once I have everything nice and even, I'm gonna kind of pull it up so I can see better. I'll sit on top of my white shirt because that makes it better for you guys, but normally I would do this. And just kind of cut straight across. Like an inch, inch and a half. Not much hair at all. It just gives it a little bit more shape. And if you need to, kind of comb it out. Make sure you got everything. I'm gonna go back in with another trim, but honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect with curly hair at all. And then do another little cleanup trim. All right, so now everything's nice and even, super pretty. Do I wanna add layers or leave it like this? We can add some long layers, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna part from right here at the top where that part stops down to just behind my ear. And this is the hair we're gonna add some slight little layers to. So again, I'm just gonna finger comb. When I'm wearing my hair fluffy, I don't like to actually brush out my curly hair because you want to keep a little of the definition that it came with. So I'm going to start at my chin and just open and close my scissors, dragging down, and then you get that nice little angle. And now that I have everything to the front, let me push this back so y'all can see. Now that I have everything to the front, I'm just gonna keep that angle going and connect it to the back. And now we have that, instead of it being like layers and then blunt. Then to define the curls, this is how I cheat. I kind of only define the bottom 25% of the hair, literally just the ends. I want it nice and fluffy up top with all of this volume, and then really define ends at the bottom. So to get that look, I'm gonna go in and keep fluffing the hair out until it's nice and big, and then we're gonna go back in and define just the ends. Then with the Do As much as I use this, you would think I would know the name, girl. The Dew Mousse Def Texture Foam. 2 pumps. And I'm literally just the ends. All the hair, I'm only putting it on this little part down here. And then with a little curl brush, brushing it through. So I'm grabbing the hair in a ponytail, moisten the little end section. You don't want it sopping wet like normal, just kind of moist. A little foam. And you want to just kiss the ends. Brush the product through. And you want to give it a little scrunch or a shake to get the curls together. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and then come back so we can finish it up. Okay, so I got the curls defined for the most part, and I'm going to go in with my diffuser on cool and just kind of hit these ends. Okay, so the hair is nice and dry. As you can see, that definition on the ends really just made it perfect. Now all we have to do is blend in our leave out, and because the hair is curly, this is gonna be super easy. I already turned my little pencil iron on to 350. I don't want the heat too high. The hair is kinky, so my hair doesn't have to be too silky. First, I'm taking a little piece of hair straight across the back of our leave out, and that's gonna go straight back. You wanna make sure your tracks is covered on all sides, honey. Don't just have it laid on the side and then the back is just track. No ma'am. All right, so I'm taking this little section of my hair and I'm gonna take a little section of the extensions. Make sure it's dry because you don't wanna sizzle the hair. So I'm gonna go with my pencil iron and just wrap it kind of loosely. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. And then I'm leaving like an inch on the ends out. Count to 5. And then we're gonna pull it off and kind of elongate it a little bit so it doesn't stay so spirally. Then I'm just flattening it out and blending it in with the black of the extensions. Like so, like that. Now, essentially the process is the same up front. First, I want to put in a little bit of heat protectant, just a tiny little bit. This is the Miele Mongongo oil thermal and heat protectant spray. I'll link it down below. I picked it up at Target, but I'm just gonna run a little bit of this heat protectant through my hair. If I lose my curl pattern, fine, but having split ends, I just don't have time for. And now I'm gonna just pop my middle part into place. And I'm essentially just gonna do the exact same thing we did in the back. Grab a small section of my hair and a tiny section of the extensions, like super thin. This is the extensions, this is my hair. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing and just wand it kind of messy. And once I get past my natural hair, I'll hold the little piece of the extensions for 5 seconds. Pull it out while it's still hot so it doesn't stay super perfect. Now for this very front piece, I'm gonna take my little iron and run it over the roots just a little bit. And then I like to curl this front piece going forward. All right, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. Thank you again to Unice for sending me this her. I love it. She is super cute, nice, big, full, voluptuous, if you will. If you're interested in picking his hair up, all the details will be down below in the description bar, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babes.